Hey y'all, thanks for clicking on the video. My last one was about Goss. This one is about Wisp. Wisp is probably one of the best frames, if not top five, top three. Um, there are thousands of builds on her on YouTube, and you're wondering why should I listen to your build? Um, I'm going to show you that gameplay here shortly because I like to get right into it and not dilly-dally with the explanation. So first of all, the number one thing you're going to want to focus with is Eclipse. I don't see a lot of Wisps using Eclipse. I use mine, and it buffs my weapon damage to absurd amounts. With max stacks of multi-augmented, you can reach up to 625% increase to weapon damage. I like to pair it with the augment that also gives my allies that benefit, and you'll actually see that happen here in the gameplay shortly. Everything else is pretty self-explanatory. You want some DR, as much power strength as you can get. Archon Stretch is only there for the slight bit of range to help with Eclipse and her Breach Surge. Now, Archon Stretch actually pairs with her one with the Shock Flower, so it's actually pretty great. And the Shock Flower also pairs well with a decent amount of range. Okay, so that's the Wisp build. She does have two shards. Now, the casting speed is not something you have to run, but I like to run it. There are also just two base ability strength Crimson shards. I want to get two more, but I actually am building more than just one frame at the moment. Now, the other flowers, the health one caps out at, with Arcane Blessing, caps out at, what was it? I think it's 2,775 HP. And the haste caps out at 83%. Now, if you add more Archon shards, you can increase those values. The weapon of choice for me is the Tenet Archet Plasmor. I use a ribbon with mine. Um, this weapon is absurd with Wisp on Eclipse. It to me, it's pretty broken. Now, I actually have a pretty decent ribbon. This is something I rolled myself. I did have another one that I was using, but the extra damage is quite noticeable. So I paired this one over the other one, although the other one does have more crit chance. The multi-shot kind of negates the 66%, and in the gameplay you'll see that it's kind of irrelevant. That's it. I mean, that's the build. Wisp is a drawn out frame. She's very popular. However, I feel like a lot of people aren't using her to her fullest extent. And in the gameplay, you'll see that. All right. Take care. So, if you expend all your shots, hold on. Let's make it a little faster here. If you expend all your shots and cast Breach Surge, you'll actually reload while you're in the middle of the animation for Breach Surge. See that? It actually fills it out while you're doing it. And you'll see that in the gameplay as well. I didn't complete the reload, but during Breach Surge, it did it for me. Just like that.